Are you wondering if you have any spiritual gifts? In this video, I will explain what it means to be spiritually gifted and how to know if you have any special gifts. So let's get started. Spirituality is an intrinsic aspect of mankind. We are all born with a spiritual side and spiritual gifts. These relate to the innate ability to receive spiritual knowledge and guidance that can be channeled through sight, hearing, thought, the body's sensory system, and feelings. These gifts allow us to help humanity, the planet, and ourselves as spiritual beings on a consciousness evolution journey. The fact is that not everyone is aware of these gifts. In some cases, people might actually be aware of them, but for several different reasons, end up not developing them. Whenever people talk about spiritual gifts, immediately it comes to mind the four Clair-Gifts, known as Clairvoyance, Clairaudience, Clairsentience, and Claircognizance. So let's briefly look at each one, so that you can see if you resonate with any of them, and then, I will talk about how you can start unlocking your inner power and developing these abilities. What is clairvoyance? Clairvoyance is also known as clear seeing. Clairvoyants have visions that actually manifest physically. This could be a premonition, or just a random image that pops into their mind at any given moment. These visions don't necessarily have to look like a movie that suddenly blocks out the normal vision. They can come in dreams as well. What about clairaudience? Clairaudience is also known as clear hearing. Clairaudience can hear messages either audibly or inside their mind. They receive telepathic messages, which means that they can also talk to spirits or other people via thought. So what is clairsentience? Clairsentience is also known as clear feeling. This gift is usually underestimated, although it is very powerful. This is the ability to strongly feel and sense the energy and emotions of other people, animals, places, and spirits. Clairsentients can feel the emotions of others both in their heart and body. They often can feel the presence of spirits around them too. Finally, what is claircognizance? Claircognizance is also known as clear knowing. This is the ability to just know information and being completely sure that something is 100% right. This type of knowledge often comes spontaneously, in the form of facts and figures. Other times, it comes in the way of simply knowing the truth of a situation, deep within. So, what do you think? Did you resonate with any of these? If you recognized any of these four abilities in you, then you indeed have unlocked a spiritual gift. If not, please keep in mind that you have the capacity to unlock your inner power by starting to better understand your spiritual side. The first step is simply being aware that you, just like everything else in the universe, are made of energy. The more you raise your energetic frequency, the stronger and more recognizable your messages and guidance from spirit can become. Check out the Hawkins scale of enlightenment to find out what's your current vibration. Everyone grows and evolves in their own time, and no one is denied their right to evolve spiritually and tap into the higher frequencies that hold these gifts. As you embrace your spirituality, you encourage them to surface in more powerful, positive, and effective ways. Please notice that everyone is unique and we are all on different journeys, so we tend to develop one area of the intuitive senses more than the others. For instance, you can be a stronger clairvoyant than clairsentient. Some people will often hear voices, while others will feel a thought popping up in their mind, and others feel a response in their heart. It doesn't matter how the messages come to you, and it doesn't mean that you are more or less gifted than someone else. What matters is that you're conscious of these messages, and you are able to acknowledge them. The next step to start developing your gifts is paying attention to any random thoughts that might pop into your mind or voices speaking to you. Just listen carefully, don't brush them off. Also start paying attention to your dreams. Write them down in a journal to see if anything comes to fruition later on. The more open you are to receiving lessons and guidance through sleep, the more likely it will come to you in that form. Sleeping time is very powerful to receive messages, as this is when the conscious mind is silent and allows for a flow of pure information from higher planes of awareness. Although this information may seem very masked and even trivial most of the times, you might be surprised how deeply it is connected to your journey. Finally, I suggest trying meditation. There are some great meditations online that will help you open your third eye and your crown chakra. Also, because it is essential to balance your energies and raise your vibration in order to unlock your true potential. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools you can use for that. Never forget that you are a beautiful and special spiritual being. Make the most of your journey. Take care. See you on the next video.